morning. I've made it to Zion National Park. I got as far as the visitor center. It was way colder here than it was at my hotel in St. George, so I went back for my coat. Everyone here is in like leggings and coats, so I thought I should at least put a coat on and have shorts on. It's cold. It's beautiful here though, but for a girl who has a phobia of driving in the mountains, maybe Utah wasn't the best choice. But man, it's pretty. Here's the view just from the parking lot. See how gorgeous that is? Beautiful. Information center where you can talk to rangers. Some kids are taking a pledge. There's the backcountry desk and get your wilderness permits. If you are backcountry hiking, which I am not, or camping, and there's a park store, but I'm gonna come back to that at the end because you know I want a t-shirt and I'm not carrying it with me all day. So let's go catch a shuttle and see where we go today. From April through, I think, November, Zion has shuttle buses that run because I saw a sign that there are only 450 parking spaces in the entire park and 5,000 cars that were coming through daily. So they built the shuttle system. And I think I'm going to start with the Watchman Trail. I'm not going to do the whole thing. There's just like some scenic overlook parts that I want to do. Look at this. Signs that tell you where to go. Already better than Valley of Fire. Look how high the Virgin River is. That's why the Narrows are closed. I saw in the visitors, or in the information desk, the Narrows are closed. They're closed to hiking if the cubic volume is more than 150 something per minute. I don't know if that's feet or whatever it is, but it was over 744, so I wanted to do the Narrows, but it is what it is. Okay, so this is the trail. Let's take the trail. Probably should have got on the shuttle bus line as soon as I got here. Oh my. I rode the shuttle bus all the way to the last stop, number 9. It is the Temple of Sinawava, and it is where the Narrows would begin, and there's a paved trail that takes you all the way there, so that, you know, I love water, so that is my first stop here in Zion National Park. So let's go explore, and the restrooms were closed, and that makes me sad, but there are some porta potties, but I'm good. You didn't need to know that. Oh, there's still snow. I'm out of breath. You can start to see where the canyon's narrowing when you're in the Narrows. It narrows to about 20 feet across. I'm on the paved trail that takes you to where the Narrows start. And it's a mile. It's a little steeper in places than I expected. So I'm kind of glad that I'm not hiking the Narrows on top of doing this trail. So you can see how high that water level is. That's crazy. Nobody wants to hike in that. Be a great way to drown. Don't slip in the mud. Look at this beautiful sandstone. These cliffs are 2,000 feet tall. I've reached the end of the Riverside Walk where the Narrows begins. So it's close because, you know, nobody wants to drown today. Excuse me. Beautiful canyon views. Well, I am getting ready to leave Zion. I've been here for like 3 or 4 hours. I wish I had more time. I got a little bit of a late start this morning at the hotel, and I just didn't estimate the shuttle lines and how long everything takes. So I only got to do one hike, which is a bummer, but this place is so pretty. Definitely gonna come back. Lots more hiking to do. Riding the shuttle alone was worth the admission price, so it was such a gorgeous ride. Editing Shelly here. I just wanted to hop in and show you a couple of things that I got from the park store at Zion National Park. So first thing is this awesome t-shirt. They had all kinds of stuff, but my eye got drawn to the brown, so because it looks like desert. I did get a postcard too. I love to collect postcards when I travel, but it is on my classroom wall at school. And then I got this cute little keychain. It says Zion National Park. I don't know if you can see. There you go. And I bought a magnet. I forgot about the magnet until I opened the fridge a little bit ago. Made it to a gluten-free restaurant in Vegas called Lazy Joe's Fish and Chips. And like 99% of everything is gluten-free. I don't know what I did to the camera, but that's my bad. So I got the fish and chips and onion rings. There's all kinds of stuff on here. I haven't had fish and chips in 10 plus years since I've been gluten-free, so I'm rather excited. All right, we got our fish and chips and onion rings. This is more fried food than I've had in 15 years. Well, I'm back from Zion. That was incredible. That was so incredible. I just wish I would have had enough time to really explore it. I feel kind of like I got cheated a little bit. All that, and I was there like maybe 3 hours. I'm really bummed about it, but it was such an incredible experience that I'm definitely gonna go back one day. Someone else is gonna drive the mountains, because I have a phobia of mountains, if I've not ever mentioned that before. There was a lot of praying going down the mountains today. It all worked out. I'm fine, I'm here. It was an adventure to get here though. So I'm gonna go sit. I'm gonna show you this hotel room. I'm at the Aria. I'm afraid to touch anything because you're on the mini bar and I don't want to be charged. So I was driving back from Vegas, right? Or So I was driving back from Zion, and it's like a 3.5 hour drive, and it took me a different way than I went in, and I was like, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? And I was on a back roads, state roads, and US routes in Utah, and some different ways, and I just can't believe people live in those mountains and canyons, says the girl from Appalachia who lives in the hills. And then, where did I go? I don't know where I was going with this story. Oh, so I drive all the way back to Vegas, and I want to go to this seafood restaurant called Lazy Joe's, and it's somewhere not in a touristy area of Vegas. It's like in a residential area. I don't know where exactly it was. I followed the GPS. But then I was trying to get, because I had to go down I-15, and you had to get off, I had to get off at the next exit, but I didn't realize that this exit, I had to go, and I ended up on the Vegas Strip. I ended up driving on Vegas Strip traffic because it was exit only. It was a hot mess. And so like, I don't know how to get there. So I'm driving on the Vegas Strip in this rental car. And at the same time I'm doing that, my dog is boarding at a lovely facility, but he is out of medicine now. You might know, he's epileptic. He takes seizure medicine, it's a controlled substance. It's usually shipped to my work, but I had the address changed for it to be shipped to the boarding facility because controlled substance again, so I have very little leeway from when the time he runs out to it's shipped. Like sometimes it arrives that day. She called me today and said he was on his last dose and there was no medicine. And I was like, what do I do? So like 3-hour time difference. I'm calling his vet. She's emailing the vet. I don't know. Angels. My trip is filled with angels. Some lady at the vet was still there. It's like 8 o'clock at night in Ohio, and she filled his medicine and drove it. It was on her way home, the boarding facility, and drove it to the boarding facility. So like, yay. Thank you, vet. Thank you, God. Thank you, boarding facility. It all worked out. But I'm driving in 5 lanes of bumper to bumper traffic, trying not to hit people, trying to freak out that my dog doesn't have medicine. And I checked my email, and somehow his auto ship, instead of shipping it out like it's supposed to, it got canceled. So I don't know. They gave me enough for 30 days, and I think I'm just gonna start picking his medicine up at the vet, but that's another story. So we're here on my last night in Vegas before I fly home. I'm ready. It's been lovely, but I'm ready to go home and see my Bixby. I'm definitely gonna get a new mattress and a new bed. I've had the most wonderful stays. I forgot to record, I think, last night's hotel. I'm rambling. Let's take a tour. So again, I'm at the Aria, which is a little bit fancier and upscale. I got this comped for free because I play the My Vegas slots game. It's free, and you win like different rewards and things. So I want a free stay. I played a lot of slots to stay at a hotel this nice. So when you come in, there's the door. There's me because there's the light. There's the closets and the drawers. I've lost my words. I'm so tired. We have the big mirror. Look at this bed. And this little contraption over here. This is the tablet. It controls your temperature. It controls if you want room service. You can check out on this. It'll even open and close the blinds, drapes. Here's the king size bed. We've got the desk. There is a mini fridge and a mini bar. We don't touch those things. If you're not familiar with Vegas hotels, most of the time they do have mini fridges in there. If you even open it and move stuff or take something out to look at it, you get charged for it. So they're weight pressure censored, so don't do it, because I guarantee you that Fiji water bottle is probably like 11 or 13 bucks, so don't do it. And I have a lovely little sitting area. And again, this room was free to me. I just had to pay the resort fee, which you pay at every single Vegas hotel. And then this is the daytime view. I probably should have had that tablet open these blinds too. So I think I'm looking out on I-15. I can see the back end of the Aria. There's the Bellagio parking garage. There's Vidara. I've never been in there. Maybe I should go. And then there's the Cosmo, and I think I can see the Cosmo pool. Cosmo is another really fancy Vegas hotel. So that caters to like younger crowd. Like the Bellagio and Caesars are fancy, but I feel like they skew a little bit older. And then Cosmo and Aria are a little bit younger. And look, there is a tram. And that tram, I think, goes to the Bellagio, and it stops at Aria and Park MGM, which I think I'm gonna run down to Park MGM later. But we have something to do before we do that. Because I need to clean up. And I wanted to show you this bathroom. So look at this bathroom. Look at this tub. It's like a whole room in here. So you've got a shower and a tub. So that is wickedly cool. And then of course, you know, a sink and then a toilet. So that, my dears, is the room tour of the Aria. Let's see our Las Vegas view. I really like that you touch the iPad and things open. Wow. Might have to turn the lights off. Let's do that. All right, room control thing. How do I turn the lights off? Nighttime view of Vegas. You know, the Cosmo, Dara, Bellagio, I-15. It's gorgeous. I'm a lucky girl. Here we go. Well, hello, I'm at the Aria, and I just did a little tour of the Proper Eats food hall. It has a whole lot of restaurants in it. Not as many as Resorts World, but it has a decent selection. None of them are Shelly friendly at this time of night. This is the Proper Eats food hall. Head over there. So I'm just walking around exploring. I'm on the second floor. So there's the convention center, there's the Salt and Ivy. We got some stuff down here. Got Carbone, which is some kind of fancy restaurant. I think it was mentioned in a Drake music video. George's Steakhouse, I've never heard of it. Bordeaux Brasserie. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Nightclub. Look at the artwork. A little store. Some kinds of stuff upstairs I'll go find in a minute. What I love about the Park MGM, smoke free. And then over here is Best Friend. I think this is Roy Choi's restaurant. It's really hard to get into though. Let's go see Italy. Have some classes. That is so pretty. So look at the tree and the Park MGM Park MGM growing out of the ceiling. It's kind of modeled after like Central Park MGM. So it's very clean, very bright. It's a nice hotel. Might stay here the next time. And that's a wrap on Vegas 2023. I have an early flight back to Ohio tomorrow. Can't wait to hold and squish my Bixby and just be home with my own stuff and on Eastern Standard Time. So thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe and do all the things, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.